Get out of my house! Stop coming and going as you please. Why are you even here? Nobody needs you anymore anyway. Stop pretending to be my mom. You're just a housekeeper who got lucky. Lily, I just got back from grocery shopping. I bought those snacks you mentioned last week. Lily, please stop talking that way. Yes, I used to be a housekeeper, but now I'm your stepmom. I know this transition hasn't been easy for you. It's been 3 years and you still haven't accepted me? 3 years or 30 years, it doesn't matter. You'll always be the woman who ruined my family. You're the reason my mom got kicked out of our house. I don't know how you have the nerve to hang around here. Did you think buying me snacks would make me like you? Pathetic. What are you talking about? Your dad and mom were already separated and in divorce mediation before I came along. I didn't even meet your father until months after they filed for divorce. You're mistaken if you think I'm the reason they split up. That's not what Mom told me. She said you were sniffing around Dad while they were still together. Mistaken or not, that's how I see it. Every time I see your face, I remember how my family fell apart. Dad's too busy to pay attention to you anyway, so why don't you just leave? Is his money worth putting up with being unwanted? Having someone with your IQ in my house literally makes me sick. Your mother is entitled to her version of events, but it's simply not true. How can you talk like that? I understand you're hurting, but insulting me won't fix anything. Don't you think you're being extremely disrespectful? What's disrespectful about it? They're facts. You dropped out of high school and all you know is housekeeping. Did you even pass basic math, or did you drop out before you could count? Meanwhile, I'm studying law at one of the top universities in the country. So you're looking down on me because I didn't finish high school? Do you think education is the only measure of intelligence? Is law school that prestigious to you? A degree alone won't feed you. I built a successful business from nothing. That requires intelligence too. You need to learn some basic professional etiquette before you can enter society. A cleaning business? Please, anyone can scrub toilets. I can't deal with getting lectured by someone with your education level. I'm literally studying to become a lawyer. You have nothing to teach me. Just leave already. You're an eyesore. I don't care if you're the legendary housekeeper or whatever. You just manipulated my dad. He was vulnerable after the divorce and you swooped in. That's not what happened at all. Your father is a grown man who makes his own decisions. We just fell in love. Jake, Lily still seems to misunderstand. She thinks I'm the reason you and her mom got divorced. Which isn't true at all. Can you please talk to her? This has been going on for a while now.
I saw the text. I'm sorry she's being like this again. Just leave her be. It's probably just teenage emotional instability. She's still adjusting to everything.
Jake, she's 20 years old. That's not teenage instability anymore.
I know your kindness bothers you, but there's no real harm. It's best to ignore it. She'll come around eventually.
That's easy for you to say, but I'm getting tired of being insulted all the time. This has been going on for 3 years. Being called stupid because I didn't finish high school, even at my age. It hurts. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells in my own home.
I understand. I'll talk to her about it. Maybe I should take her out to lunch and have a serious conversation. I'm sorry I haven't had time to intervene because of work. Company's been demanding all my attention lately.
Your company hasn't been doing well lately, right? You've been coming home later and looking stressed. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Things are worse than I've let on. We may have a cash flow problem soon. I didn't want to rely on you, but I might have to. Is there any way you could help with some of our expenses for a while?
Of course. Why didn't you tell me sooner? We're married after all. Your problems are my problems.
Thank you. I'm sorry for being so unreliable. I should be handling the situation with Lily myself. And I should be able to provide for our family without asking for help.
It's okay. I know it's tough. That's what partners are for. I'll try to manage things with Lily on my end. Including her tuition for this semester.
You're amazing. I don't know what I'd do without you.
throwing out your stuff if it's still here when I get home today. I already put some of your clothes in garbage bags. Just leave already. You're seriously an eyesore. Dad would be better off without you dragging him down. Excuse me? You did what with my clothes? That's crossing a serious line, Lily. That's my home too. Enough is enough. What are you going to do about it? Tell Dad? He's always too busy to deal with our little squabbles. I'm seriously going to throw your stuff out. Mom says she wants to come back home. So I'm getting things ready for her. What? Your mother wants to come back? When did you speak to her? Jake hasn't said anything to me about this. Are you making this up? Mom texted me yesterday. We've been talking. Dad doesn't matter. This is Mom's and my house, too. Mom had a hard time after being kicked out. But things have settled down, so she wants to come back. She says she misses our old life together. Hard time? Your dad is the one who had it rough. Do you even know why they divorced? Huh? What are you talking about? Dad got bored and wanted someone younger. That's what Mom told me. First of all, you haven't talked to your mom in forever. Don't you find it suspicious she's suddenly contacting you? And I'm hardly younger than your mother. We're basically the same age. Mom has her reasons, okay? She's been going through some stuff. You don't understand anything, so just shut up. Stop trying to poison me against my own mother. You're really going that far. For 3 years, I've tried to be someone you could like. I've made every effort to build a good relationship. I've cooked your favorite meals, helped with your homework, attended your school events. But it was all pointless. I see that now. I can't keep trying when you're threatening to throw away my belongings. It's exhausting. Having to pretend to be grateful for your mediocre cooking. As if anyone would like a high school dropout with no brain. You came for Dad's money, so just disappear, you gold-digging trash. Though I guess there isn't much money left to dig for. I've told you to watch your language, but it seems pointless to say anything to you anymore. I've reached my limit with your disrespect. Because nothing you say means anything. A high school dropout outsider shouldn't act like my mom. Stay away from me. I'm a law school elite. I don't need parenting from someone who couldn't even finish basic education. Then I guess you don't need tuition support either. Since you're such an elite, you can handle that yourself. Don't need it. Were you even supporting me? I don't feel like you were. You've never done anything for me. Acting all high and mighty. Dad pays for everything. He always has. You're right. The annual $12,000 tuition isn't a big deal, right? You probably have that much saved up from your part-time job at the cafe. Huh? What are you talking about? What $12,000? So for you and your birth mother, $12,000 is nothing, right? The amount I've been paying for your tuition each year. The money that comes from my stupid cleaning business. Well then, from now on, I'm completely stepping back. You're a total stranger to me now. That's how I'll think of you. Since you've made it clear that's how you see me. Good. I don't know what this $12,000 thing is about, but you've always been a stranger to me anyway. You're just making stuff up now to seem important. Dad would never let you pay my tuition. Right. So I'll think of you that way too, but don't come to the house anymore, okay? Your key won't work anyway. I'm changing the locks tomorrow. Huh? What do you mean? You can't keep me out of my own house. Jake and I will be living in the apartment now, so you can go to your birth mother's place. Since you two are so close now and she wants to come back, I'm sure she'll be happy to have you. You're finally showing your true colors. That's it, right? You're kicking me out to steal Dad's money. I knew you were just after his money all along. What are you talking about? This place was originally rented for us, and you were supposed to live on your own. You were the one who insisted on staying here instead of campus housing. You can't kick me out even if you wanted to. Actually, I'm the one paying rent, so if I get kicked out, no one can live here. Including you. Huh? What do you mean? You pay the rent? No way. Dad wouldn't let you do that. You think you can kick me out and bring your mom in? The adult world isn't that simple. Leases have names on them. This one has mine. Your dad wouldn't go along with that anyway. Jake wants to be with me. Not your mother, who nearly destroyed his company. What? Dad would choose you over me and Mom? No way, you're lying. What do you mean Mom destroyed his company? If you think I'm lying, why don't you ask him directly? Jake won't be ambiguous anymore, I think. I'm making my position clear too. I'm done being your emotional punching bag. Strangers need to leave our home. Pack your things by the weekend. What's with that attitude? You're really pissing me off. You can't just decide this on your own. Wait until Dad hears about this. Whatever. I'll live with Mom. She actually loves me, unlike you two. Dad can wake up whenever you've scammed all his money. He'll realize what a mistake he made choosing you. Scam his money? Your dad doesn't have that kind of money to begin with. His company has been struggling financially for months. Huh? What do you mean? Dad's company is huge. He's always had money. That's our business. But you should know your mother is partly responsible for your father's current situation. Well, goodbye. Take care. As you wished, let's cut all ties. I hope your mother can support you now. Hey, the school handed me a tuition notice. They say it's unpaid and I need to pay. What's going on? They're saying if I don't pay by next week, I'll be dropped from my classes. Are you there? Who is this? I thought we became strangers with no contact. Why are you texting me? We're strangers, remember? As you so clearly wanted. Look, I don't care about that petty stuff right now. Just answer me. This is serious. They're threatening to drop me from law school. Isn't tuition paid from Dad's account? Did you stop it? Did you tell Dad not to pay my tuition to get back at me? I've been paying your tuition all this time. Not your father. His company hasn't had the resources to cover it for over a year. That's way too much of a joke. There's no way that's true. You're just saying that to mess with me. Think what you want, but that's the fact. Check with the school if you don't believe me. Ask who's been making the payments. Just last week, actually. Your semester tuition was due. But since you wanted to be strangers, I figured I didn't need to pay it anymore. Strangers who don't pay each other's tuition bills. Wait, so you deliberately didn't pay? You knew this would happen? How could you do this to me? Of course. I can't just casually drop $6,000 on a stranger. Especially one who treats me like dirt and threatens to throw out my belongings. I've been using my savings from when I was the legendary housekeeper to pay your tuition all this time. While you mocked my profession and education. What? Are you serious? Why would you do that? The only reason you could attend that expensive private university is because the stupid dropout you've been mocking has been paying your tuition from her hard-earned savings. Surprised? I did it because I care about your future, even when you treated me horribly. But everyone has their breaking point. You're lying. I can't believe this. Dad would never let you pay for me. He has his pride. This has to be some kind of sick joke. If you think I'm lying, ask your dad. I'm sure you'll run crying to him when you can't pay tuition. Or try asking your mom. Though I doubt she has any money to spare. She's been struggling since the divorce settlement. This makes no sense. I don't believe anything you say. I'm calling Dad right now to sort this out. Believe what you want. The truth is the truth, whether you believe it or not. Don't contact me anymore. Oh, and I changed the locks, so don't try coming back to the house. Your things are packed in boxes by the door if you need them. You're seriously pissing me off. You're the worst. I can't believe Dad married someone like you. Goodbye, then. Good luck with law school. I asked Dad for tuition money and he refused. He confirmed what you said. He can't pay it. I thought he was paying the full amount all along. I had no idea you were paying. I don't know what to do now. I told you. Why do you keep contacting me after saying we're strangers? So persistent. Find another solution that doesn't involve me. Plus, he said the business is doing badly, so he can't pay. And if you're mad at me, there's no way he can help. He looks so stressed. What happened to his company? It used to be so successful. Of course. His company is struggling because of your mom, and I was just thinking it's about time I stepped in to help. I've been holding back because I was focused on supporting you. But now I can redirect those resources. Help how? What can a high school dropout like you do? Sorry, that came out wrong. I'm just frustrated. But seriously, how can you help a whole company? You're still mocking my education at this point? After learning I've been paying your tuition? I created my own housekeeping business and became famous as the legendary housekeeper. In other words, I have connections to big players in the industry. CEOs trust me in their homes. I know people who can help your father's business. Huh? Despite dropping out? I didn't know your business was that successful. It's not just about education. Success doesn't depend on that alone. Hard work, integrity, and building relationships matter too. Your mom embezzled money from your dad's company, causing it to decline. That's why your dad kicked her out. He had to, or he would have been buried in debt. She blamed me for it. You've been making assumptions, but if you'd been a little more level-headed and considered the situation, things might have been different. Now you know the truth. What's that about? I had no idea. Mom embezzled money? That can't be true. Why didn't Dad ever tell me? So basically, you need to support yourself from now on. I'm a stranger now, so obviously I won't help. Your dad basically has no financial flexibility, so he can't support you. Have you tried asking your birth mother? Since she wants to come back and all. I contacted her and she read it, but she's not responding. I've sent her 5 messages since yesterday. She was so eager to talk before, but now she's gone silent. Just as I thought. She only reached out when she thought she could use you. Now that you need her, she's disappeared. She seemed happy when I said we could live together, but when I asked where she lives, she wouldn't tell me. I'm staying at a friend's place now. Her couch isn't comfortable, but at least I have somewhere to sleep. Good that you have friends. Now that you understand you need to pay your own tuition, work hard towards independence. That's part of becoming an adult. Good luck. Emma, please help me. I know I have no right to ask, but I'm desperate. Please. Who is this? I don't recognize this number. We can drop that act now. You couldn't have forgotten me. It's Lily. Oh, the self-centered stepdaughter, Lily. You've been quiet lately, so I thought you were working hard on being independent. What do you want? Something terrible happened. Since you and Dad wouldn't pay my tuition, I tried to find a quick way to make money. I started working part-time, but balancing it with studies was tough, so I wanted a faster way to earn cash. I made a really stupid decision. That's some pretty short-sighted thinking. But I'm listening. What happened? I tried to create controversy online to make money, posting inflammatory content. I thought I could get famous quickly and make money from sponsorships. What? I don't even understand what you're saying. You tried to become an internet celebrity by being controversial? Basically, I tried to start drama for money by making accounts to post nasty stuff, thinking I wouldn't get caught, but I got caught right away. I said some really awful things about certain groups, and someone recognized my writing style. Wait, what? That's an incredibly poor decision for someone studying law. Did you not think about the consequences? Apparently, someone from the law firm where I was supposed to intern saw those posts, and now my internship is canceled. They said my online behavior was unbecoming of a future legal professional and showed poor judgment and character. That sounds like you brought this on yourself. That's a natural consequence of your actions. What did you expect would happen? So anyway, that's what happened. I have no money, no internship, I got fired from my part-time job, and I can't pay tuition. My friend is asking me to find somewhere else to stay too. What should I do? I'm screwed. My whole future is falling apart. Why are you coming to me with this? You made it clear we're strangers. This seems like a personal problem. Emma, you have money, right? You could help me if you wanted to. I know I've been terrible to you, but please. So you mock me, call me stupid, look down on me, try to throw out my stuff and kick me out. And you think I'll help you? That's quite presumptuous. You'll help me, right? I'm Dad's daughter after all. Which means I'm your daughter too. Family helps family. After constantly calling me a stranger and insulting me, you only come asking for help when it's convenient for you. You're not just failing as a professional, but as a human being. Now suddenly I'm family? That's not how relationships work, Lily. Hey! Wow. You're going that far? Are you really going to let me lose everything over some hurt feelings? You finally understand who made it possible for you to live normally as a college student, right? So reflect on your actions, regret them, and figure out how to move forward on your own. This isn't about hurt feelings, it's about respect and consequences. You're an adult, act like one. Wait, Emma, I didn't know. I was confused about a lot of things, and nobody cleared up my misunderstandings. I really thought you were the reason my parents divorced, so I was upset and said nasty things, but I didn't truly mean them. I was just lashing out because I was hurt. I'm sorry. I really regret it. Can you please help me a little? I want to keep going to college. I'll make it up to you, I promise. I refuse. Your apology sounds like it's motivated by your need for money, not genuine remorse. Huh? Why? Isn't this where you're supposed to agree? I apologized. I don't know what you're talking about, but for me, this is over. Our relationship is strictly as strangers now, so I have no obligation to help you. Your actions have consequences. This is one of them. Please wait. I have no one else to turn to. You understand, right? I just need to borrow some money. At least enough for this semester's tuition and some living expenses. I'll pay you back when I graduate and get a job. Don't mess with me, you spoiled brat. Huh? Emma? You've been disrespectful this whole time, and then you go and do something stupid that costs you your internship. You brought this on yourself. You can't go to the internship anyway. If you can't pay tuition, you won't be a student anymore. These are all direct results of your choices. That's why I'm asking for help. I made a mistake. People make mistakes. Please, Emma, I'm begging you. What I'm saying is this is all your own doing. You caused this mess, so you need to take responsibility and clean it up yourself. Don't come crying to me about it. Maybe this is the wake-up call you need. So truly, goodbye this time. Don't contact me again until you learn to stand on your own and respect others.
Thanks to your help, the company's recovered, and our anniversary's coming up. Should we celebrate somewhere? I'm thinking of that nice restaurant by the beach.
I'm glad. If I could help even a little, that makes me happy. The contacts from my cleaning business really came through. Looking forward to dinner. The beach restaurant sounds perfect.
About Lily? She's taking a break from school and seriously working to save money. She said she's aiming to return to school. She's working 2 jobs now.
Is that so? That's good. It's not easy, but she'll learn valuable lessons. If she needs it, maybe introduce her to some night schools she could visit. That might be easier to manage while working. If she has dreams, she should pursue them. Just maybe with a bit more humility now.
Emma, Thank you so much. For everything you've done for our family.
For what? If anything, I feel like I might have done something I shouldn't have. I got angry at her attitude, but she's your precious daughter. I understand wanting her to have a good education. So I was secretly supporting her, but I stopped, and I was worried that might have been hard on you, Jake.
You were thinking about that too? I'm kind of embarrassed about myself. I should have been more involved. I'm grateful about Lily. The fact that she realized she needed to be independent and handle things herself is because you finally woke her up. My ex-wife poisoned Lily's mind, which made you suffer. Lily wasn't originally such a bad kid. But I think our divorce was shocking for her. She developed a twisted perspective. I should have set her straight years ago.
I understand. It was tough back then. Jake couldn't really be there for Lily, so hopefully things will improve from here. You had your own struggles to deal with.
I think they already are. At least my company's recovering, and Lily has recognized her mistakes and said she wants to properly apologize to you someday. She's been asking about you.
Let's hold off on that. I think I'll keep my distance for now. She needs to learn independence first. But I'm happy you said that. It shows she's growing. Let's continue supporting each other. And focus on getting your company back on stable ground.
You're right, as always. She needs to learn on her own. I'm just glad you're still here with me through all this.
Emma, it's me again. I know you asked me not to contact you until I learned to stand on my own. I think I'm getting there. Hello, Lily. I've heard from your father that you've been working hard. I have been. 2 jobs plus night classes. It's exhausting, but I think I'm learning important lessons. The convenience store manager just promoted me to shift supervisor. That's impressive. Congratulations. How are the night classes going? Challenging, but good. The professors are understanding of my work schedule. I've saved almost enough for next semester's tuition. Not at my old university, of course. Something more affordable. That shows a lot of maturity, choosing something within your means. I wanted to thank you for not helping me when I asked. As weird as that sounds. What do you mean? If you had bailed me out, I would have learned nothing. I needed to face the consequences of my actions. I'm still embarrassed about how I treated you all those years. We all make mistakes, Lily. The important thing is learning from them. I'd like to meet sometime when you're ready. No expectations, just to talk properly. I think that could be arranged. Maybe coffee next weekend. Your father would be happy to see us getting along. I'd like that. Thank you, Emma. And I truly am sorry for everything. I know. Let's move forward from here. The other day, Lily, who once took a leave of absence and now attends night school while working at a convenience store, came to our home. Her once arrogant attitude was gone, and she bowed her head with a tired face. Seeing her apologize while kneeling made my heart ache. Her behavior back then was certainly inexcusable, but young Lily still has a long life ahead of her. Her birth mother refused to help, and Jake's company couldn't support her due to financial troubles, so Lily's options kept narrowing. This was society's punishment for her arrogant attitude of looking down on others. I didn't need to do anything special. Society itself proved how distorted her values were. I won't forgive her immediately, but depending on her attitude going forward, we might gradually improve our relationship. For now, I want to see her stand on her own before deciding. Until then, I'll watch from a distance and observe her true feelings. As long as her connection to Jake remains, our relationship continues too. I can only pray that she realizes her mistakes and improves. Hey Karen, do you have a minute to talk? What do you want? I wanted to ask about your husband's restaurant. I made a reservation for next week. Oh, okay. That place. Yes, I've been following all the reviews online. Everyone says the food is incredible. Didn't think you'd be interested in fine dining. Well, it's a special occasion. Matt and I are celebrating our anniversary. Our restaurant isn't exactly casual dining. I know. That's why we've been saving up for it. We're really looking forward to trying the tasting menu. The tasting menu? That's our most expensive offering. Yes, we checked the prices beforehand. Everything's been budgeted for. When exactly did you make this reservation? Last month, actually. We called and spoke to the host. Which day are you planning to come? Next Friday at 7:30. Reservation is under Matthews. I see it here. You really went ahead and booked it. Is something wrong? Just surprised you'd choose our place. Why? The reviews are amazing, and it seemed perfect for our anniversary. It's just, well, our typical clientele is quite different. Different how? More established. I'm not sure what you mean. We made a proper reservation. Let me be more direct. Our restaurant caters to a certain class of diner. We're paying customers just like anyone else. Are you, though? You work at that little boutique, right? Yes, I do. What does that have to do with anything? And your husband, he's just a regular office worker? Matt has a good job. We can afford this dinner. That's not really the point. Then what is the point? Our restaurant has a reputation to maintain. Are you saying we'd somehow damage that reputation? Well, yes. That's incredibly offensive, Karen. I'm trying to save you from embarrassment. We wouldn't be embarrassed. We know how to behave in nice restaurants. It's more than just behavior. Then what? Our clientele includes CEOs, celebrities, important business people. So? So, they expect a certain atmosphere. You mean they expect to only dine with wealthy people? Now you're getting it. That's ridiculous. A restaurant should be about the food. That shows how little you understand about fine dining. My grandfather was a chef. I understand plenty about restaurants. Running a family diner isn't the same as fine dining. He taught me that good food and service should be for everyone. That's a quaint notion, but this is business. It's discriminatory is what it is. Call it what you want. I'm trying to help you here. By insulting us? By keeping you from an uncomfortable situation. The only uncomfortable thing is this conversation. Look, why don't you try that new Italian place downtown? We specifically wanted to try your husband's restaurant. Their prices are more appropriate for your budget. Our budget is fine. We made the reservation and we're planning to come. About that reservation. What about it? I've canceled it. You what? It's better this way. You can't do that! I already did. That's completely unfair! We booked it properly! I'm the owner's wife. I can do what I want. This is discrimination! It's business practice. It's illegal! Prove it. I saved our conversation. So what? We reserve the right to refuse service. Not based on perceived wealth. Poor people don't belong in fine dining establishments. I can't believe you just said that. Someone had to tell you. We're not even poor. Compared to our usual clients, you might as well be. This is horrible. It's reality. We'll report this. To whom? My husband owns this place. The restaurant review boards. Please, they only care about food quality. The public might care. Nobody cares about rejected reservations. They might care about your attitude. Are you threatening me? Just stating facts. Listen, why don't you stick to places more your speed? Like what? Applebee's is having a 2-for-1 special. Now you're just being cruel. I'm being realistic. No, you're being elitist. Better elitist than cheap. We're not cheap. We saved specifically for this. Saving up for dinner. That proves my point. Some people value experiences over showing off wealth. Our restaurant is an experience for people who can afford it. Money doesn't equal class. Clearly not from this conversation. You're right. You're proving that wealth doesn't buy class. Watch yourself. Or what? You'll cancel our reservation again? I might do worse. Are you threatening me now? Just stating facts, as you put it. This is all going to backfire on you someday. Is that a threat? No, just an observation. Well, observe this. Stay away from our restaurant. Fine, we'll take our money elsewhere. Good. Try the food court at the mall. You're going to regret this attitude. I doubt that. We'll see. Just remember your place. Oh, I know my place. Do you know yours? I'm at the top, where I belong. The top of what? The rudeness scale? The social hierarchy, darling. Keep telling yourself that. Just stay away from our establishment. Don't worry, we wouldn't want to taint your precious restaurant with our presence. Finally, you understand. Oh, I understand perfectly. Good. Don't contact me about the restaurant again. Trust me, I won't. Hey, Matt, are you free to talk?
Just finished a meeting. What's up, honey?
It's about our anniversary dinner.
At Karen's place? Did something happen with the reservation?
Yeah, we need to make other plans.
Why? Did they overbook?
No, it's worse than that.
What do you mean?
Karen canceled our reservation.
Wait, what? Why would she do that?
Because apparently we're not good enough to eat there.
Hold on, what exactly did she say?
She said the restaurant is for established people only.
Established? What does that even mean?
Rich people, CEOs, celebrities.
That's ridiculous. We made a legitimate reservation.
I tried telling her that. She didn't care.
I thought Karen was your friend.
So did I. Guess I was wrong about that.
This doesn't make any sense. We can afford it.
I showed her our reservation confirmation and everything.
Did she give any official reason?
Just that we're too poor to eat there.
She actually said that?
Those exact words. She suggested we go to Applebee's instead.
Are you serious?
I saved the whole conversation. It's unbelievable.
I'm so sorry, honey. This is my fault.
What? How is this your fault?
If I made more money, people wouldn't treat you this way.
Stop that right now. You're an amazing husband.
But you deserve that anniversary dinner.
We deserve to be treated with respect, regardless of our income.
Still, I wanted to give you something special.
You give me special things every day.
It's not the same as a fancy dinner.
You're right. It's better.
How so?
Because everything you do comes from love, not showing off.
I just hate seeing you hurt like this.
I'm more angry than hurt.
Your tone is a little different. You're planning something.
Maybe. But first, we need a new anniversary plan.
We could try that new French place.
They're probably booked solid.
Italian on Oak Street?
Also needs reservations weeks in advance.
What about...
What?
You could make your bolognese.
My grandfather's recipe? For our anniversary?
It's better than any restaurant version I've had.
But that's just regular dinner for us.
There's nothing regular about your cooking.
You're sweet, but I wanted this to be special.
Your grandfather's recipes are special.
That's true.
Plus, we can use the money we saved for something else.
Like what?
Maybe that cooking class you wanted to take.
You remembered that?
Of course, you mentioned it last month.
That would be nice.
See, everything happens for a reason.
Still, I feel like we should do something about this.
About Karen?
About the whole situation. It's not right.
What are you thinking?
I'm not sure yet, but I can't just let it go.
I understand. Just be careful, okay?
Of course. I'm not going to do anything crazy.
You know I'll support whatever you decide.
Even if I decide to take on Karen?
Especially then. Nobody treats my wife this way.
Thanks, Sonny. That means a lot.
Want me to pick up the ingredients for the bolognese?
No, I'll get them. I need to clear my head anyway.
Okay, love you.
Love you too. Thanks for being so understanding.
Always. We're a team, remember?
The best team.
And hey, maybe this is for the best.
How so?
Now we don't have to worry about which fork to use.
There's my silver lining guy.
Just doing my job.
Karen, we need to talk about what happened earlier. Still on about this? Just drop it already. No, this needs to be addressed. There's nothing to address. The decision is final. You can't just discriminate against customers like this. I can do whatever I want. It's our restaurant. That's not how businesses work. Our restaurant, our rules. The restaurant industry has standards. And we exceed all of them. Professional standards, ethics. Please, you sound like a college freshman. I sound like someone who actually knows the industry. What would you know about fine dining? More than you'd think. Eating at Olive Garden doesn't count as industry experience. My grandfather ran a restaurant for 40 years. Oh, was it a hot dog stand? It was a respected family restaurant. So, not fine dining, as I thought. He served quality food at fair prices. That's cute. Very working class. He taught me what restaurants should be about. And what's that? All-you-can-eat specials? about respecting food and customers. Times have changed. This is high society now. No, this is just snobbery. You wouldn't understand our clientele. Explain it to me then. Fine. Our guests are industry leaders, decision makers. And we provide them a space to network, make deals. So you're not really a restaurant? What do you mean? Sounds more like a private club. We're the most exclusive restaurant in town. That's not something to be proud of. Of course it is. Do you know how hard it is to maintain our status? By rejecting perfectly good customers? By curating our dining room. Curating. That's a fancy word for discrimination. We create an atmosphere. At what cost? Cost? We make plenty of money. I meant moral cost. Here we go with the ethics again. My grandfather taught me something important. What? How to make meatloaf? That food brings people together. How quaint. He served everyone. CEOs, janitors, teachers. That's exactly what we're trying to avoid. He treated them all the same. And that's why he ran a diner, not a fine dining establishment. His restaurant was beloved. By the common folk, maybe. By everyone, even the wealthy ones. Is there a point to this history lesson? Yes, he built something meaningful. We've built something exclusive. You've built something shallow. Excuse me. You heard me. You're just jealous. Of what? Our success, our status. You mean your husband's success? I'm an integral part of the business. Really? What do you actually do there? I maintain our image. By driving away customers? By maintaining standards. The staff must love that. The staff does what they're told. Including your HOA work? How do you know about that? Word gets around. Are you spying on my business? People talk, Karen. They should mind their own business. Like you did with our reservation? That was my business. No, that was pure discrimination. Call it whatever you want. I will, and others will too. Is that a threat? It's a fact. People notice these things. Nobody cares about rejected reservations. They care about how you treat people. In my world, status is everything. Your world sounds terrible. Better than your little boutique life. I'm happy with my life. Really? Serving retail customers? At least I serve them with respect. Respect doesn't pay the bills. Neither does arrogance. Our prophets say otherwise. For now. What's that supposed to mean? Things can change quickly. Is that another threat? Just an observation. You know what? I'm done with this conversation. Truth hurts, doesn't it? The truth is, you'll never be at our level. I'd rather stay at my level than sink to yours. We'll see who's right in the end. Yes, we will. Don't contact me again about this. Oh, I won't need to. Actions speak louder than words. What actions? You'll find out soon enough. What did you do to me? Something wrong? You know exactly what's wrong. You'll have to be more specific. The HOA meeting, the vote. Oh, that. I've been president for 3 years. Not anymore. How dare you run against me? It's a democratic process. You planned this. I just put my name forward. After our restaurant disagreement, this is revenge. Actually, it's about proper community management. I managed everything perfectly. By making restaurant staff do your work? That's efficient delegation. That's abuse of power. I was doing everyone a favor by taking the position. No one asked for that favor. Someone had to do it. And now someone else will. You think you can do better? I know I can. You have no experience. I have plenty of community organizing experience. From what? Bake sales? From actually caring about our neighborhood. I cared. About the title, maybe. I put in years of work. You put in years of ordering others to work. The work got done, didn't it? At the expense of restaurant employees. They were happy to help. Were they? Did you ask? They work for me. At the restaurant, maybe. Not for HOA duties. Same thing. Not even close. This is personal, isn't it? No, it's professional. Because of the reservation? Because of your attitude. What attitude? That you're above everyone else. I am above everyone else. And that's exactly why you lost the position. The voting was rigged. It was anonymous. Someone must have influenced people. Yes, you did. For years. What's that supposed to mean? Your behavior influenced their votes. I've been nothing but professional. Professional would mean doing your own work. I was too busy. Too busy for the job you volunteered for? I had more important things to do. Like what? Running a high-class restaurant. You mean your husband's restaurant? I'm essential to its success. By driving away customers? By maintaining standards. The community has standards too. What do you mean? Standards of behavior, responsibility, respect. I demand respect. You have to earn it. I've earned everything I have. By marrying into it? How dare you? Just stating facts. You'll regret this. No, I don't think I will. You can't handle this job. Watch me. The community will fall apart. Or maybe it'll come together. Without my leadership? Without your dictatorship. I'll make you fail. Good luck with that. Everyone respects me. Fears you, maybe. Same thing. Not even close. you'll come begging for help. I doubt that. Nobody knows the systems like I do. You mean the staff who did your work knows the systems? I'll tell them not to help you. They've already offered to help. What? They're quite helpful when treated with respect. They're betraying me. They're supporting their community. I'll get this position back. You can try the next election. I don't need this position anyway. Finally, something we agree on. I have better things to do. Like actually working at the restaurant? Like maintaining our status. Good luck with that too. You haven't heard the last of this. Actually, I think I have. What do you mean? Check your email. HOA account access has been transferred. Already? I believe in efficiency. This isn't over. It is, Karen. It really is. Did you do this too? What now? The online reviews. They're destroying us. Oh? What reviews? Don't play innocent. Our ratings are tanking. That sounds serious. Everything was fine until that food blog post went viral. Which post? The one about discrimination, about cancelled reservations. Ah, that post. This is your doing. I didn't write any reviews. But you told someone. I shared my experience. With who? Doesn't matter. Truth hurts, doesn't it? We're losing reservations left and right. How unfortunate. Don't act smug. This is your fault. My fault? I tried to give you my money. One stupid reservation isn't worth all this. Apparently, it was worth canceling. That was different. How? We were protecting our reputation. How's that working out? You're enjoying this, aren't you? I don't enjoy seeing any business suffer. Then why did you do this? I didn't do anything. The blogger did. This blogger needs to be stopped. For telling the truth? For interfering with our business. Maybe don't give bloggers reason to write bad reviews? Who is this person anyway? Someone who cares about good food and fair treatment. I'll sue them. For what? Telling the truth? For damages. Lost business. Good luck proving that. The post mentions specific details. Yes, it does. Things only you would know. Or things your staff would know. My staff? They see everything, you know. Are you saying they talk to this blogger? I'm not saying anything. Who wrote it? Tell me. Why? So you can threaten them too? We deserve to face our accuser. Face yourself first. What's that supposed to mean? You created this situation. By maintaining standards? By discriminating. It's not discrimination. It's curation. The public seems to disagree. The public doesn't understand fine dining. No, they understand discrimination perfectly. Wait, the blog post. Yes? It mentioned your grandfather's restaurant. Did it? You told the blogger about that. Perhaps. Who is it? Someone you know? You could say that. How well do you know them? Very well. Tell me who it is. You really want to know? Yes.
It's my husband.
What?
Matt runs the food blog.
Your husband?
Surprised?
He's just an office worker.
With a very popular food blog.
This is a joke.
Check the blog's About page.
I don't believe this.
Believe it.
Your husband did this to us?
You did this to yourselves.
He has to take it down.
That's not happening.
I'll contact him myself.
Good luck with that.
This is a coordinated attack.
These are consequences.
You planned this all along.
We plan to have a nice anniversary dinner.
By ruining our business?
By writing an honest review.
We'll sue him too.
For what? Being honest?
For slander.
Everything he wrote is true.
You can't prove that.
Actually, we can.
What do you mean?
Screenshots, testimonials, staff statements.
The staff wouldn't dare.
They already have.
This is a nightmare.
No, this is accountability.
Hi, this is Karen, Sarah's, friend.
Yes, I know who you are.
We need to talk about your blog post.
I assumed you'd contact me eventually.
This post is damaging our business.
Truth often has that effect.
You don't understand our position.
I understand discrimination when I see it.
It's not discrimination, it's business.
Call it what you want, the facts are clear.
Look, we can discuss this like adults.
I'm listening.
The post needs to come down.
Not happening.
Let me finish.
Go ahead.
We're prepared to make it worth your while.
Excuse me?
Name your price.
My price?
For removing the post.
The truth isn't for sale.
Everyone has a price.
Not everyone.
Don't be naive.
Don't be corrupt.
I'm offering you a business opportunity.
You're offering a bribe.
Think of it as compensation.
For hiding discrimination?
For protecting our reputation.
Your reputation should reflect your actions.
We could help promote your blog.
My blog doesn't need your help.
We have connections.
So do I. Honest ones.
Think bigger.
I am. I'm thinking about integrity.
Integrity doesn't pay bills.
My blog does just fine.
We could make it do better.
By compromising its principles?
By being strategic.
You mean by being dishonest?
Fine. How about this?
Yes.
We'll give you exclusive access.
To what?
Behind-the-scenes content. Chef interviews.
Not interested.
VIP treatment whenever you visit.
I don't want VIP treatment.
Everyone wants VIP treatment.
I want equal treatment for everyone.
That's not how fine dining works.
Maybe it should be.
You're being unreasonable.
No, I'm being principled.
Principals don't run restaurants.
Neither does discrimination.
You're making a mistake.
The only mistake was trying to eat at your restaurant.
Then we'll do this the hard way.
Meaning?
We'll sue.
On what grounds?
Defamation. Business interference.
Everything in that post is true.
We'll still sue.
Go ahead.
You'll regret this.
Not as much as you will.
What does that mean?
It means we have evidence.
Evidence?
Screenshots, testimonials, staff statements.
The staff wouldn't dare.
They already have.
They're lying.
They're tired of being mistreated.
I'll fire them all.
That would make great content for my next post.
You're destroying us.
You're destroying yourselves.
Please, just take it down.
No,
I'm begging you.
and I'm declining.
What do you want?
Nothing from you.
Everyone wants something.
I want restaurants to treat people fairly.
This is about your wife, isn't it?
This is about right and wrong.
We can make this right.
You already had that chance.
What do you mean?
When Sarah made the reservation.
That was different.
No, that was the same discrimination you're trying to hide now.
You'll regret this.
I doubt it.
We'll see about that.
Yes, we will.
Hey, Sarah, are you free?
Karen, this is unexpected.
I know it's been a while.
A year, actually.
Right. How are you?
Cut to the chase, Karen.
Things have changed.
I've heard.
You have?
Small town. People talk.
Then you know about.
The divorce? Yes.
It's not what you think.
I try not to think about it at all.
I need help.
With?
Are you still at the boutique?
Yes. Why?
Are you hiring?
What?
For any position, sales, stockroom.
You want a job at my little boutique?
I know how it sounds.
Do you?
I've changed.
Have you?
Life's been difficult.
I imagine so.
Everything fell apart.
I heard about the restaurant.
That wasn't my fault.
No?
Well, not entirely.
The affair wasn't your fault either.
You know about that?
Like I said, people talk.
It wasn't what it seemed.
It never is.
He was just different.
Different from your husband?
He made me feel special.
And now?
Now I need a job.
Why me?
You're doing well.
Now you notice?
I know I was wrong before.
About?
About everything.
Be specific.
About you, your worth.
Our worth.
Yes, that. I was terrible.
You were.
But I've learned.
Have you?
Yes, I understand now.
Understand what?
That money isn't everything.
Interesting perspective from someone who needs money.
That's not fair.
Like canceling reservations wasn't fair?
I said I was sorry.
Actually, you haven't.
I'm sorry.
For?
For how I treated you.
And?
For discriminating against you.
And?
For being a terrible person.
Getting warmer.
Please, I really need this job.
Why retail?
I've always loved fashion.
Since when?
Since always.
You never mentioned it before.
I was focused on other things.
Like status?
That's not fair.
It's exactly fair.
I have no experience, but...
No kidding.
I can learn.
Can you learn respect?
What do you mean?
Retail is about serving people.
I can do that.
All people?
Yes.
Even poor people?
I'm not like that anymore.
Poverty changed you?
I'm not poor.
No.
I just need temporary assistance.
Like welfare?
That's different.
How?
I'm not that kind of person.
What kind of person gets welfare?
I didn't mean.
Yes, you did.
Please, Sarah. I'm desperate.
Now you know how others felt.
This isn't about the past.
It's exactly about the past.
People can change.
They can. Have you?
Yes!
Prove it.
How?
Start by admitting what you really did.
I already apologized.
No, you apologized for getting caught.
What's the difference?
That's exactly why I can't help you.
Please, I have nowhere else to go.
There's always Applebee's.
That's cruel.
Is it? You suggested it to us.
I was wrong then.
And you're wrong now.
What do you mean?
Thinking you can walk in here and get a job.
But we were friends.
Were we?
I thought so.
Friendship goes both ways, Karen.
I can make it up to you.
No, you really can't.
So that's it?
That's it.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
No, Karen, I'm just running my business.
By refusing to hire me?
By maintaining standards.
You're using my own words against me.
How does it feel?
This isn't right.
Neither was what you did.
I'll find another job.
Good luck with that.
I don't need your pity.
Clearly not. Just my job.
You'll regret this.
No, Karen, I really won't.
This isn't over.
Actually, it is. I'm blocking you now.
Wait!
Goodbye, Karen. After that, Karen tried applying to various jobs, but was rejected everywhere. Needing money for living expenses and the infidelity settlement, she reluctantly took a job at a convenience store. However, her habit of looking down on people hadn't changed, and she quickly got into conflicts with customers and fellow employees, leading to her getting fired. Now, she's reportedly living on welfare. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying my role as HOA president, supported by many community members. Recently, encouraged by my husband, I've been working on recreating all my grandfather's recipes. If I can perfect them, I dream of opening my own restaurant someday. As for our anniversary dinner, I made the bologna as Matt requested. He loved it, as always, and even wrote about it on his blog. His readers left such warm comments. Despite everything that happened, this anniversary turned into another precious memory for us.